What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another lunchtime fishing edition of Suburban Adventures. I am back. It's been another week of school. I've come down here and fished probably, I think I was down here 3 or 4 days this week. It was rainy the one day, so I didn't come down. And it's proving to be pretty challenging. I'm really working on my fishing skills down here. So I've tried all sorts I can catch panfish every day. I usually finish up with the last 10 minutes that I have along the edges, catching some panfish just so I don't get skunked. But it's been a little bit more challenging than I thought. Let me show you here. So out there is pretty clear. Along the edges here is all this scum, and it pretty much runs all along the edges. So you really are ruled out with anything that's under the water. And then even some topwater stuff. I tried like a topwater whopper plopper out there, but it's just so hard because you got to drag it through all this, and then every cast you're picking scum off. A frog seems to work well, and so I've used that. I'm going to actually try a frog a little bit this morning, but I think what I'm going to try today is I have a bobber. I'm going to try and just cast out with the mealworms I've been using out there to where it's a little deeper and a little cleaner with a bobber to just suspend the hook so it's not hanging down in the muck. But it definitely has been challenging. I'm hoping as we head towards fall and the cooler weather, some of this will clear up a little bit more. Let's toss the frog out here for a little bit. It was cool this morning. It was only about 45 degrees this morning, so I'm going to toss it around over here, over there for a little bit and see how that works. I heard a tip that when you're casting out with a topwater like that you're supposed to wait until the ripples settle from where it hit the water. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but that's that's what I've tried. It's an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's supposed to be about 70, no humidity, sun out. And it's Friday too. I don't know if you can see right out there. Let me see if I can show you. There's actually a frog. He's swimming right up and he's looking at my feet. He's about a foot away. I'm gonna catch a frog. I don't know if you can see that. I cast it out and he came right up to it. Let's see if I can snag this frog. Oh, he did. I don't know if you saw that. He did. He attacked it. Man, I think if I had a smaller one, I probably... If you see out there... You can see where my frog is. See if I can get this. So see where my frog is moving right there. Oh, he keeps trying to attack it. right, I'm gonna switch to my smaller frog and see if I can get him to bite it. This one here is quite a bit smaller. I'm gonna see. I'll land it right in front of him and see. Oh, I gotta recast that. Okay. If you see where my frog is moving. Right up there. Let me just... Let me try another cast here. There's my frog right there. The live frog is right there. He's not as interested in this one. Okay, well, he tries, he jumps at it, but I can't get him to like bite it. He won't bite it, he just tries to jump on it. So, all right, well, no luck on the frog. I'm gonna try and cast out a couple more times here, right along the edge there. See if I can get anything. I just tossed the frog around for about 15 minutes. I talked to somebody that lives around here, grew up around here, and he was telling me that the bass usually hang out down at that end. So the only problem is that I have not found a way to get down there. So I guess one of these days I'm gonna have to bring my kayak to school and put it in the water. I don't think that's an option. So anyway, I'm gonna reel my frog in, and then I'm gonna put a mealworm on the bobber and just cast it out there and see if we can get anything. I got my bobber out there with a mealworm. I meant to get worms last night because everything eats worms. I figured I'd probably get more, scent from that, but I might have to grab that for next week and try that. But if you have more experience fishing than me and you're watching this, if you could comment and just tell me what are some other options I can use if they're not hitting the top water, with getting the bait down in the water, but not so low that it gets all scummed up with all this junk. It looks clear out there, but not too far down there's like a layer of scum and stuff down there. So yeah, comment and let me know, give me some suggestions. I'm just trying to figure this out here. My bobber's down. Let me reel this in and show you what I'm talking about here. I gotta put the camera down. See? This is the problem, right? I got a, it's a good size. That's the biggest one I've caught. Looks like either a pumpkin seed or a red-eared sunfish. I don't know. But look at all this, well, people call it lettuce. Look at all this lettuce I got on there. It's just crazy. I caught them right out there on the edge of the weed bed, and when you drag them through, you feel like you got a 10-pounder in your hand. Tell me what you think this is. He does have the red spot there. These markings seem to me like he's a pumpkin seed. But again, I'm not great at identifying these panfish. So what do you think this guy is right here? Anyway, I did catch a fish, and lunchtime is just about over. So we're gonna let him go. Nice clean release. I might actually have to toss him out there. I'm not sure if he'll get through the scum here. So anyway, next week I'm going to try some more things. I think I'm going to try some worms and see if I can cast out there, maybe get a bass out there. There we go. Well, thanks for tuning in for another lunchtime edition. That all did just take place just right at the buzzer here. I got to head in inside now. So I did catch a fish, didn't get skunked. So if you have any tips for me, comment below. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, this channel is basically just, I've only really picked up a lot of these things in the last 3 to 4 years of fishing and learning different techniques and learning what to do and not do. So anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it a lot. If you could just hit that like button, that helps me out a lot. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. You can do it right there, and then you can check out more fishing videos. We'll see you next time.